of a people now claiming the yields of victory. Through the eyes of a harassed Briton, a military parade in Brazil's capital to honor the visit of America's president was not likely to signify much to the ordinary citizen. But Harry Truman's junketing in Rio could mean quite a lot to Europe. Behind spectacular parades and big-time receptions was one aim: Pan-American solidarity. Modest, frock-coated Harry Truman made a hit with the Brazilians. For the United States president, agreement on economics and defense with the Latin American states would add greater weight to the Truman Doctrine and the Marshall Plan. It was Truman's hope that every one of the American states would contribute towards Europe's needs. The vast resources of the Americas could make a massive contribution to Europe's economic and political stability. Through that influence, the peace of Europe might be ensured. But the Truman moves against communist influence in Europe were not, on the surface, making much headway in countries within.
O carro conduzindo o nosso operador entra velozmente no moderno Túnel do Pasmado, permitindo aos espectadores uma bela e dinâmica visão da nova passagem que veio facilitar em muito a ligação entre os bairros de Botafogo, Copacabana e Urca. Enquanto a objetiva nos mostra toda a beleza plástica do novo túnel, vamos dar algumas cifras para que possamos avaliar bem a sua importância sob o ponto de vista prático. Com 210 metros de comprimento por 22 de largura, o túnel do Pasmado possibilita o escoamento de 7.500 veículos por hora. Os seus 375 pontos de luz, dispostos em 53 filas transversais e 7 longitudinais, proporcionam a mais perfeita distribuição luminosa.
Rio de Janeiro, the Avenue Atlantica, the route which borders the famous Copacabana beach. In their thousands, Brazilians lined the way to get a last look at the Queen and Prince Philip, one of the final gestures of hospitality as the royal tour of their country neared its end. Though thousands of miles from London's cenotaph, this was Remembrance Day, when Her Majesty and His Royal Highness paused to remember, together with millions of Brazilians, the dead of 2 world wars. At Rio's War Memorial, the Brazilian monument to the unknown soldier, the Queen and Prince laid a wreath. This ceremony was a rare moment of solemnity in a state visit which will long be recalled as one of immense gaiety. The petals fell, a reminder of the millions who also fell on the many battlefields. But sadness was something to be laid aside in this happy land. The British Embassy was the scene of an evening of sparkling gaiety, a reception given by the Queen and Prince Philip. Lord Russell, British Ambassador, and Lady Russell, with the family pets, greeted their monarch. The inclusion of the 2 greyhounds gave the occasion a stamp of informality, which was reflected throughout the entire evening. The Queen looked radiant and very much in party mood. The carnival, which unfolded before the embassy, was a blaze of colour in the Rio night. The electrifying samba beat added even more life to the fabulous occasion. 2,000 colourfully dressed Brazilians put on a show to remember. The visit to Brazil was drawing to a close. Such hospitality had made it so memorable. Lying at anchor in the shadow of the Sugarloaf Mountain, the Royal Yacht Britannia was the scene of a more formal reception in honor of the President of the Republic and Senora Costa y Silva. On board Britannia, the Queen was at home to her guests, for the Royal Yacht is, in every sense, a working ship, a symbol of the British Crown in foreign waters. The President and his wife had shown themselves as magnificent hosts to the first reigning British monarch to visit their country. Now, aboard a piece of Britain in a distant port, Her Majesty was saying farewell. Pathé News was privileged to record that moment.
Sua cuca batuca, eterno zigue-zague entre a escuridão e a claridade. Coração arrebenta, entretanto o canto aguenta. Brilha no tempo a voz vitoriosa, sol de alto monte, estrela luminosa, sobre a cidade maravilhosa. E eu gosto dela ser assim, vitoriosa. A voz de uma pessoa assim, vitoriosa, que não pode fazer mal, não pode fazer mal nenhum, nem a mim, nem a ninguém, nem a nada. E quando ela aparece, cantando gloriosa, quem ouve nunca mais dela se esquece. Barco sobre os mares, voz que transparece, uma vitoriosa forma de ser e viver.